So what's up, guys? So I enjoyed this week's episode and I'm still standing by who I think is the killer. I mean, I thought we got some major killer vibes, some huge clues as to who's the killer, and it's of course Polly. We'll talk about that in just a second, but I'm just gonna say I'm a little bit worried. We only have 3 episodes left. If it's not her, I'm a little worried where this is going. I mean, I feel like since we don't know what this show might do, that it could be someone really irrelevant. And it's funny because we had the live chat today and there were so many different guesses for who the killer could be. And sometimes I would say, you know, that's a good thing because the show has us confused. So I don't know if that's a good thing and they're going to come out with somebody that's shocking that makes a lot of sense, or if it's not a good thing and they're going to come out with someone who doesn't make sense and is shocking but in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about why I still think it's Polly, why I think this episode reinforced that thought. I found it really weird that Polly has like cut off communication with her family. I don't understand that. I don't know why she would be doing that. Now, her reason for this is that she wants to investigate the Blossoms. She thinks they killed Jason. So when I heard her say that to Archie, I just got a red flag because killers usually try to blame their killing on someone else, and that's what I think she's doing. And I'm still going with she wants to have her babies, because we know they're twins, be the heirs to this Blossom fortune, and I think she's the killer. I really don't think it's his family, but then again, I don't know where this is going, but I just felt like there were some major clues, and since the show producers and writers have always said they want us to figure out who the killer is, how can we figure out who it is if there are no clues? The only clues I'm seeing currently are pointing to Polly, but what I want to know is, who do you think is Jason's killer, and why do you think they killed him, and what are your clues in the show that are pointing to that? Now, I don't know what they're going to do. They could be saying that they want us to figure out who the killer is, and they could come up with somebody who they've given us no clues for. PLL, you know, I've seen shows do things and say things, and people behind the show will say things, and then when it comes down to it and the person's revealed, it doesn't add up to what they said. So definitely could see that happen as well. So I'm just going to keep hopeful and hope that whoever this killer is, which will be revealed in episode 12, and guys, that's really soon. Because yeah, this is episode 9 that we just saw, so stuff's got to come together in the next couple of episodes. So I don't know, but I'm curious to see what you guys think. So Archie got himself in a lot of trouble in this episode because he's just a little bit too naive. I don't know how he didn't realize that the situation with Cheryl was going nowhere good. I mean, even when she bought him a guitar, he wanted to keep it. And of course, it ended up with her like trying to kiss him, and he didn't want that. And then he finally called it off at that point. But because of this, he lost his girlfriend, which of course, who wouldn't break up with him after all of these shenanigans? And I definitely feel like the Blossoms were trying to use Archie or play him or something. It's not a good situation. And his dad totally caught on to that, and his dad is not as naive as Archie. So I feel like Archie, by the end of the episode, realized, oh my god, this was a bad situation to get involved in. But will he fall for something similar in the future? I kind of think he will. Archie's dad and Veronica's mom called it off. Well, actually, Archie's dad called it off, which I'm not really surprised either because of her secret shenanigans with Hiram. We still haven't met Hiram, but he is like this overlying theme of the show, and I do feel like we'll meet him someday. I don't know who's playing him, and I don't know if that's just going to be like a major villain, if he's going to be a major villain throughout the series, or if he has something to do with Jason's death. I'm not really sure. I definitely don't want it to be an adult. I've said that all along. So I'm going to be pretty bummed if they make an adult or adults, you know, his killer. That's just really going to bug me. So we also had Ethel being a major player in this episode, and I felt bad for her. I really thought that her dad had killed himself, so I was glad to hear that he made it. But of course, now Ethel's mom understands who Veronica is, and she hates Veronica, but Ethel seemed like she still wanted to be friends with her, so I thought that that was cool. But anyway, overall, there wasn't a ton of stuff happening. I felt like the biggest stuff happened at the Blossoms' house with the interaction between Polly and Archie, and that just gave me big clues. But other than that, maybe you saw something that you considered a clue, or you feel like whoever the person you think is the killer, like what is it that makes you think they are the killer? What clues have we seen, or what is their reasoning for wanting to kill Jason? I think something else that makes it hard to theorize about who killed Jason is that we know nothing about Jason, and I've just determined that we're never going to know anything about him. We're not going to get the flashbacks I had hoped for, and we're just not going to learn much about him or see who he interacted with or whatever, so that makes it even harder because he's like a mysterious dead person, to be completely honest. but I am definitely looking forward to the reveal at this point. Like, I want to see what they come up with. Maybe we'll get some massive clues in the next couple of episodes. I don't know. But of course, I always am interested to hear your theories, which could be totally different from mine. I respect all theories, but I'm interested in seeing those and to replying to you guys. I still do live chats every Friday on the show at 5 p.m. Eastern, so I definitely hope that you will come to those, and if you can't in the future, you will just check them out because I upload them always to my channel. Just some heads up about things going on with Kelly TV. I've added some shows in the down bar about upcoming shows that I'll be covering. But of course, up next is Pretty Little Liars, which starts very soon this month. So I'll be doing a lot on my channel in regards to that show. So I hope you're excited for the last 10 episodes. I'm also covering Twin Peaks Season 3, which comes out near the end of May on Showtime. Again, Twin Peaks Season 1 and 2, they're on Netflix if you want to catch up before this brand new season starts in modern times and all of that good stuff. I'm currently watching 13 Reasons Why. A lot of people have asked me about that on Twitter or in the comments. I've decided to just wait until I'm finished. I'm on episode 9. I'm going to watch everything. Maybe over this weekend I'll be finished. And I'm going to do a sit-down video with all of my thoughts. And I'll consider doing a chat if you guys are interested. I don't want to know anything about it. Please, please, please do not comment anything about it in the, as far as like anything that happens or what did I think about what has happened. Even if I've already seen it, just because I really want to be totally surprised to everything that happens, even if there's no surprises, if you know what I'm saying. I really love the show. I will tell you that. And I'm so excited to finish it, although sad to finish it, but I'm very excited to chat with you about my full thoughts on the show. And Orphan Black is coming back for the final season, so of course I will be covering that as well. So there's a lot going on. I hope you will subscribe if you haven't. Thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. And I hope you're having a great weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Kelly TV. I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of the Kelly TV family. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter so you can keep up with all I'm doing.